Hey, what's good, everybody? I just want to talk about the high school football game that was played the past weekend with the Massillon Tigers and the Valdosta Wildcats. I don't know if it got the media hype that I'm sure would have got if they played this game maybe 20 or 30 years ago. I think they're a couple decades, late, but at the same time, they still made it happen. And I'm glad they made it happen because, they're similar in success. Massillon got over 900 wins and 24 state championships, but also got over 900 wins and 24 state championships. So similar success, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I wish they would have played when both of these teams was kind of like in a heyday. I'm not saying they're not good now. They're just not like how it used to be, but they still made the game happen. It was a pretty good game, but also started off fast, but then, Massillon came back and won the game. And it's all good. I think that's just one of those games you just had to see happen. I was always, I didn't hear about Massillon until I got kind of like in my late teens, when ESPN did a documentary on them. And then that's when I heard about Massillon. So when I saw that documentary, I was like, man, it would be good if this team played Valdosta. And if you remember, they did the Title Town some years ago, and those people from Massillon felt like they should have won. But, what Massillon don't understand is Valdosta as a city, as a county won that game because you got Lowndes, which is another school in that county, and they had a pretty good amount of state championships. Plus, you got the college that won a couple national championships, so that's why they won the Title Town. But outside of that, man, Valdosta, one of the traditional football towns. Massillon, a traditional football town. So with them playing each other, man, it was just good to even just make the game happen. I think it was a success for the fact that that game even happened. You know what I mean? So, like I say, I just want to have a little quick take on that. I wish they would have played that game like in the 90s or the 80s when it was like they was in their prime, like really in their prime. And, but hey, they made it happen and it was a success, and I'm glad they did it. I wish I could have been there, but if they bring it down to Valdosta, I'll try to make that game.